Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. And already we're underway here. That's been cut out, well played.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Eto'o, Totti. Oh, well played, well played. That's a little off target. And it's Gullit. And here's Haaland. Well, they could break here. Gullit does really well to win the ball there. Gullit. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and competent in every other department you care to mention.
Just about the perfect defensive specimen. Del Piero! Ambitious, but just off target.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Oh, that's a key interception. Vieira is fouled. Vieira. Another pass just keeps it ticking. Mbappe! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Mbappe. Gullit, and Gullit! Goal! Republic of Korea! That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now. Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Now it's Del Piero! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Del Piero. Oh, good-looking ball. Rijkaard gets over and intercepts. Gullit looking understandably energised after his goal. Cantona. Now the finish! He's scored! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Well, this is a well-rehearsed drill. As soon as possession is regained, the commitment to attack is lethal.
South Korea are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
South Korea looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation.
Mbappe! They are rampant! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
South Korea clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds.
Big chance! Well, that is remarkable.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
And he's only too happy to take that back. He's found a way through. Decent hit! And he's managed to get rid. Now there's a fine ball. And Del Piero! He's kept it out just.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
And it's Gullit.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Totti. Nedved. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And we hit half-time. Well, this certainly hasn't gone the way most of us in the ground had expected in advance. Granted, it is very pleasant if you're on the right side of it all.
Security
This
staff
looks
for each block.
well and truly
Please
sewn
report
up
to the
already,
staff room
Peter, but
immediately.
please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
South Korea very much in control here, 3 up and cruising.
Substitution.
And the action is back on the way. Nedved really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vieira. And here's Nedved. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Nedved was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Rijkaard kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And here's Mbappe. And they win it back again. Araujo spots it and intercepts. Now, what about a counter-attack? Well, that is one way to stop him.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Well, it's still early in the second half, but this does look like a job already done. Haaland! Haaland! Now, who's going to be first to this? A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.